That was a dud. 10-4, not good, buddy. The Marlins beat the Braves. Although it's a little not surprising after the blowout. You usually kind of have a dud the next night, offensively not getting chances and just getting kind of dominated. But that wasn't the case tonight. It was pitching that let the Braves down, and not having a Josh Tomlin or Jesse Chavez, or at least a long man that you could trust to kind of put up zeros when you know Grant Holmes did not have it. And it was weird because Grant was dominating, 9 up, 9 down, 6 ground balls in the first 3 innings, and then a squeaker single that had eyes, not a bad pitch to Jacob Marcy, and then 2 straight walks, and then a loud sacrifice fly by Liam Hicks, and 2 singles by Otto Lopez, and RBI singles by Otto Lopez and Connor Norby. He was able to limit it to 3, which doesn't sound like much with this Braves offense, how we've started the season. That was really good. And it kind of looked like a little bit like the Angel game. He was able to limit the damage to 2. The Braves were able to kind of blow out and win, and you thought maybe that was going to happen again, and it didn't. Although I will go back to the bottom of the 3rd. We got a leadoff double by Dom, a walk by the new Papa, really good at bat, Michael Harris II, and then a pop out by Dubon on a 3-2 count, and then a 104-mile-an-hour double play to right field. Ronald just missed it. Dom trying to get way too greedy with Drake Baldwin on deck with runners in scoring position already, and how Drake is in the batter's box. That was a little too greedy for my taste, but is what it is. Didn't work, but then we were able to tie it quickly with 4 straight singles, RBI single by Riley, few stolen bases in there, a sac fly by Dominic Smith, RBI single by Yaz as well. There was a big 3-2 pop out to the catcher by Ozzie on a 3-2 count. It could have been a really, really big inning. We were able to tie it though, and then I maybe would have liked to seen Grant Holmes try to go back out there and recreate what he did in LA. Maybe at least get us to the 5th inning, be his own bridge. But maybe it was because of the command issues and just completely losing it in 30 pitches. That's a lot. So Walt Weiss decided to go to Aaron Bummer, and it was a bummer. 2 singles, and then the most hangy curveball, hang me, bang me curveball to the wrong man in the Marlins lineup. The rookie sensation catcher, Augustine Ramirez, had 21 homers last year and did not miss it for a 3-run jack. So, and Aaron Bummer was a 93-94 guy, and now that he's an 89-90 guy, he has no margin for error. And then you go to the underbelly of the Braves bullpen with Rodney Munoz getting called up for Dylan Dodd, who got the 3-inning save yesterday in the blowout victory. You go to Rodney Munoz, and he gets a rude welcome by Connor Norby. First pitch blast to make it 7-4, and it just kind of went from there. We did have a bases loaded chance in the 6th with 3 walks, Ozzie, Ronald, and Dubon, but Baldwin grounded out to end that threat 9-4, and that was pretty much all she wrote. Suarez gave up a couple, but there's not a long man in that bullpen that to trust put up zeros right now, and when your starting pitcher doesn't have it. you're going to need to find that guy. And I know it's been a musical chairs for the bullpen with the injuries and depth. And I just think that we got to find that guy, obviously. And tonight it kind of exploded in our faces that we just couldn't put a tourniquet on the 4th, 5th, and 6th where the Marlins scored 3 in each. I mean, it happens, and we still had some good chances offensively, but it was just weird because Grant was so dominant and then not. And I hope that's not a trend that continues for him. But early on this season, it has been. But it's one game, and the Marlins are pesky. And they were angry after being swept and only scoring 3 runs against Detroit. And that is baseball for you. But as always, go Braves. Champions forever. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys.